Hello, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is going to be the live stream for you guys. Today is August 9th, 2026. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Air signs. This is general messages. If you like a personal, the link is in my bio here on YouTube. If you'd like to donate to my channel, the link is in my bio here also. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comment. And like I said, air signs. This is all general messages. Okay, so you have five masculine, the yang to their yin. So some of you, let me clarify. Water under the bridge. What do the air signs need to know about this? Four of Cups, the Empress. Seven of Cups. The Hierophant, Nine of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, clarification of your card, water under the bridge. You're basically leaving behind. You're leaving behind what is behind you. Okay, like don't allow any disappointment or anxiety from the past to make you overlook a real opportunity that's presented itself now. Get clear about what you value and choose what actually has value for you. Okay. Let me clarify exactly what this Ace of Pentacles is and what contents this is referring to. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. What is this about? Page of Wands. The Devil. Nine of Pentacles. All right, so I'm going to say this feels like here's an opportunity, air signs, but don't sacrifice your independence, your standards, or stability just because something excites you. Okay. This is something that's going to be tempting, passionate, highly attractive for you. Use of discernment, air signs. This is something new. There's a new interest, a new spark. It's going to be, it's the kind of spark that's going to feel hard to resist for you. But, this is why you got to use your discernment. So you don't end up in a situation where you are doing unhealthy pattern, where you are obsessing with this. Um, Something with strings attached, okay? Let me clarify the devil for you guys. Clarify the devil card. Nine of Cups, King of Swords. So this is a King of Swords just going to be single. This could be something or someone that is, like I said, extremely appealing to you. Like you're looking at this like, I want this. But the King of Swords energy is telling you like use your head, use your air air sign logic, okay? This is not toxic or anything. It's just like an intense desire or temptation for you. So once again, use the discernment, air signs, stay rational. This is a new opportunity. Like I said, the sparks excitement and strong desire, but you are being told to maintain your independence and think clearly about what you are accepting, okay? This energy may enter like casually into your energy through communication. But like I said, use your discernment, all right? Be clear headed about this. It doesn't mean reject it. It's more like you move beyond, like you have moved beyond the old situations you've been at. So don't let like temptation or like your wishful thinking override your standards when something new comes in, okay? The past has taught you the lesson. The new opportunity is basically going to test whether you actually learned it or not, air signs, okay? All right. So let's clarify the next one. Excess baggage. The past is weighing them down. Obligations. Page of Pentacles, the Magician. The Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. So this is something new starting manifesting for you with the wheel turning. This shows something. This shows something that is starting small for you, air signs. This could be a work situation or some kind of offer with the magician or wheel of fortune. Like you've been trying to manifest, you've been trying to make something happen. Now with the Ten of Pentacles, this could be like the past has been weighing you down with your obligations. So with the Ten of Pentacles, this could be like your responsibilities at home, children, husband, spouse you live with, etc. Finances, obligations that feel like baggage, all right? Like it's just been overwhelming for you. Now with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands, this over here is turning your attention outward, air signs. You are looking at something, like you're looking at something towards your future beyond what is currently going on with you, okay? Like there is obligation tying to something to the past or tying to something that's currently going on with you right now, but the circumstances are shifting and you're going to look forward to what's ahead. You're going to look forward to what's ahead in a confident attitude here, because the Queen of Wands, she has a confident attitude, okay? Now let's clarify the next one. Divine Masculine, the Yin to their Yin. What do you need to know about this? 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Death card. 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Magician, 7 of Pentacles. Hmm. Hold on a second, air signs. There's a divine masculine that may be closing out, like this person is transforming, they're transitioning, like an old chapter has happened to them that's left them guarded. There's potential for a new emotional connection and greater stability, but this isn't something that's going to develop overnight because as the 7 of Pentacles comes out, it's important for you air signs, like do not rush the harvest, okay? Let this person show you through consistency what they're actually building, okay? So um is this divine masculine someone from your past? or someone that's coming in after this person changes. Let me see. Is this someone from the past or someone coming in towards the air signs after he or she changes, goes through this transformation period? Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords. All right, and there's like some kind of messy situation. All right, so this person basically has been like in avoidance energy, running from like handling situations directly, okay? And I'm assuming handling situations directly when it comes to you. But circumstances are changing here because the Wheel of Fortune is in the middle. So the Wheel of Fortune card is between the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This person hasn't necessarily like completely changed. Like they're still processing, regret. They're still processing guilt. They're still processing like mental baggage. This is someone with a past. Could be someone from your past air signs, or this is pertaining to like their own past. Um, let me ask actually. Has the air sign already had a romantic connection with this person before? Three of Swords. Yeah, I would say yes. Hmm. So Three of Swords, this is showing energy of past heartbreak, air signs, okay? So this gives like past energy. All right, air signs. That will be all for that. Take it as it resonates with you and leave what doesn't. I will repeat again. These are general messages. Okay, so let's get some more. I'm going to say air signs, if this is someone from your past that is going through a transformation and they are becoming the divine masculine to you being the divine feminine, or you perceive them this way, like I said before, you need to take time with this to see how this connection is with the consistency of the person, to see if like they have really changed or not. If you decided to give it another chance, if you decided to reconcile with this person from the past, use your discernment, air signs, okay? You really got to see if this person is about their actions and not just telling you shit that you want to hear. Okay, let's see what else. Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, what else you need to know? All right, so you have Scare tactics, arousing fear and alarm. Train ride, been around sexual conquest, runaway lover, wham bam, thank you man, likes to smash. Destructive forces, tower moments, external conflicts, internal struggles. Alright, let's see what this is about. Let me just turn on my light. I feel like it's too dark in here. Alright, I'll turn on my light. So let's clarify these air signs. Okay. Let's start with the first one. Scare tactics, arousing fear and alarm. Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Six of Swords, the Star card, the Lovers, Nine of Cups. This looks like a fear surrounding something that actually has strong potential. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor, this is like someone putting effort into getting their life under control. Because the Emperor is all about structure. The Emperor is not chaotic energy. Okay, air signs. The Emperor is in the energy that he wants to control. Like he wants control, he wants structure, he wants certainty. All right, that's the energy of the Emperor. With the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands, this is for energy. This is attraction. Okay. This is attraction. This is confidence. This is pursuit. This is getting someone's attention. Like there's definitely chemistry here, air signs, right? But with the Six of Swords, this is moving away from like an emotional, difficult period. And that actually pertains to the other card that I pulled for you guys before with Water Under the Bridge. All right. Then you have the Star card, the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. Oh, the card fell. Let me get it. The card fell on the floor. So your last three cards are the Star card, the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. So this is hope, healing, significant connections. You're making a choice. This is emotional fulfillment, desire. Okay. Now the Lovers and the Star card. This is Gemini and Aquarius energy. This is Gemini and Aquarius energy together. The Star card is Aquarius, and the Lovers is one of the cards for Gemini. So you are showing up strongly in this collective reading, okay? Gemini and Aquarius. So past experiences have basically created fear around something being pursued that you actually want. There may be like an expectation of a new situation to go wrong because of what you have previously experienced, okay, air signs? Now earlier when I did the other oracle cards, you got the divine masculine, which came out as the King of Swords. Now you're getting the Emperor. Okay, that's another court card right there. This is a lot of new energy showing up in your reading so far. Don't let fear talk you out of something you genuinely desire, okay, air signs? So you are doing your own scare tactics when it comes to this, basically. All right, let's see for the train ride. Train ride, been around, sexual conquest, runaway lover, wham, bam, thank you, man. Likes to smash. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands. All right, this starting off with the Seven of Swords. This person that you were dealing with, air signs, was deceptive, and they had you in your head. Look at the two cards. This is the type of person that is avoidant. This is an avoidant energy, sneaky energy, leaving situations without handling them properly. And with the Nine of Swords, this is a person being in regret, guilt, anxiety about their behavior. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers, it could be that this person is looking to work on themselves, looking at like how they approach relationships overall. Now remember, the lovers card already appeared in your scare tactic spread. So now it's like repeating again. The Queen of Cups and the Ten of Wands. You have feelings. This was a emotional deep connection for you guys. You walked out of this being burdensome. This is emotional and sexual energy put together. It says that this looks like a person is working on themselves, but um, this is just coming out like a player type of energy. I wouldn't trust this kind of energy, even if you're working on yourself. Like, I'm gonna believe that you show me the first time. This air signs, ultimately, you are the one that's gonna make your choice for what you decide to do. Okay, guys? Destructive forces, power moments, external conflicts, internal struggles. Let's see about that. The Tower, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Devil. Funny how it says destructive forces and the Tower was the first card to come out. There was a disruption. There was a disruption connected to a desire and like something that was not stable at all. It was like juggled, okay? And this is a devil card too. Two of Pentacles devil card. Somebody was juggling something they were attached to. Could be between their old habits of them trying to become like, I know this isn't good for me, but I'm still tempted by it, or it could have been they were juggling people. So this could also be showing why this divine masculine needs that death transformation, because the way they've been doing things, particularly around like particularly around how they are sexually, with the way they are with their avoidance, with the way they look at things in temptation all the time, juggling, like that's not working out for them anymore. So this person's relationship sexual patterns appears to create a through the transformation. Is this I don't know to believe this person really gonna change. What's the advice on this? 'Cause the cards are showing possible change because of what happens with this person, but I don't buy that air signs. So let's see. What is the advice for the air signs? Is this change happening legit? Is the change happening with this person legit? the Hierophant, King of Swords, the Strength card, Seven of Cups, the Sun card. Um, I'm going to say that the tarot cards are showing this has potential to be a change that's genuine. But like I said before, verified through behavior rather than simply believing the person's story. Okay. So with the Hierophant coming out first, like this person, when they go through this transformation, they're going to adapt different values, like wanting to become more serious about commitment. With the King of Swords, truth, accountability, clear communication, discernment. No, don't romanticize someone's transformation. Okay, like do not romanticize this person's transformation. Once again, discernment. Okay, air signs. This person is practicing with the strength card. You know, they're gonna learn to manage their impulses instead of being controlled by them sexually. Now, I'm going to give a warning with the Seven of Cups coming right after that. Don't get carried away by any promises, any potentials, like any talks of like I have changed. All right, because there may still be a confusion or choices around this person. Like air signs, you need to see what is real. And then you have the Seven of Cups, so you're gonna have clarity. Like things will eventually become visible and obvious for you, so you won't have to guess like indefinitely. Is this person's change legit? The reading itself is showing me that the potential is there. There's a genuine potential for change, particularly with the Hierophant and the Strength card. But the cards are not like telling you, you know, trust blindly, air signs. Okay, the cards are telling you let this person prove it with his or her actions. Give it time. And then you can see if this person has genuinely transformed or not. Because their actions will remain consistent. All right. This person's actions will remain consistent. Possible fire sign, because I do see strength card and the sun card. This is Leo energy. Okay. Possible fire sign. Take it how it resonates. See what doesn't. These are all general messages. Okay, guys. Beats by EQ. Hi, how you doing? Happy Sunday. How are you? It's Monday. Where are you located? I'm in the USA. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. You are in Africa. Okay. Well, I'm in the USA. Yeah, I'm doing good. All right. So I'm going to continue the reading. Let's get more messages. Let me get have to get more insights. I want to ask for a reading for yourself if you have a pleasure, kindness. Reading. Okay, there's a link in my bio here. Check out the link and it will tell you the kind of readings I do and the prices I charge. And once you decide what you want, then you make an appointment, okay? Because right now I'm doing the reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius only. I'm not doing personal readings right now, okay? So check that out. Okay. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. The messages I'm giving can pertain to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius or Aquarius, okay? So take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. This is a reading for zodiacs only, okay? This is not personal reading for nobody. For that, you gotta go on my link in my bio. Okay, air sign collectives. Let me do more messages for you guys. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Cloak and disguise conceals true identity, mysterious, not showing all their cards. Okay, so that is the first card you got. Then you have gaslighting, psychological manipulation, blames without reflecting, workplace issues, harassment, hostility, competition, gossip, fire. I wonder if this is the person that we've been talking about since the beginning of the reading that is going to go through the transformation. Let's see, air signs. Okay, let's clarify the first one. Cloak and disguise conceals true identity, mysterious, not showing all their cards. Page of Wands, the Tower, the Temperance, the Chariot. This is something new. This is something new. Okay, this person can initially come out towards you like flirtatious, Uh, you may perceive them as being immature. There's something that there's a tower moment with this, because you're gonna see there's circumstances, like just circumstances that are going to reveal much more of what's underneath, even though this person doesn't want to, like, show all the cards on the table. With the Temperance and the Chariot, that's rebalancing, getting control, moving forward. So this person is not initially revealing everything that he or she has been through. You're going to see the Page of Wands version, the fun version, the attractive, the interesting version, the flirtatious version. Without you realizing, there's been like a major tower change happening behind the scenes with this person. The Temperance card kind of fits the Temperance card fits the transformation storyline that I was talking about. Because this person is trying to regulate his or herself, doing things differently. They're determined to move forward with the Chariot, then remain stuck in it. Air signs, don't assume the mystery means like something bad, but don't assume it's harmless either. Like, let what's hidden reveal itself before you invest in anything with this person, okay? Whatever transformation this person is undergoing, the deck is keep saying something significant shook up their old way of how they do things. Maybe it's a genuine change with this person. Let's see. Either way, air signs. This person can cloak in disguise, but either way, you're going to like realize the clarity of things with their actions, with the words, even your own intuition, even something can like bring enlightenment to you with watching this reading. I mean, if you're a reader like me, you yeah, they're not gonna cloak in disguise nothing, because you're gonna be able to see that. All right, let's get to the next card, gaslighting. Gaslighting, psychological manipulation, blames without reflecting. Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Star, Two of Swords, the Judgment, gaslighting, cloak in the sky. Why are you like? Let me see. All right, so my window's open. I'm sorry about that noise. All right, so getting the tarot clarification for the gaslight, like, oh, this person is trying to gaslight you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But the moon sitting right after the Queen of Wands is the first like flag for me right here, because There's something involving this Queen of Wands energy. There's something that's unclear, hidden, something that's emotionally confusing. Okay. Then you have the Star and the Two of Swords, and then the Judgment. So this is like trying to heal, but there's something that doesn't want to be looked at. There's something that doesn't want to like this energy doesn't want to make a decision about this. They're in the Two of Swords, they're indecisive. But Judgment is going to like force this person to recognize things, to take accountability. Okay. So it does say blame without blames without reflecting. But this person is gonna be forced to face judgment. So they're gonna have to take accountability anyway. There's something that's gonna be recognized, accountability has to be taken whether this person likes it or not. This is the opposite of like the gaslighting. This is reflection. This is like seeing your actions clearly and you taking like you're you're answering for them. Like there's accountability that has to be taken for what you've done. Like things will eventually have to be faced. But who is this Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could be a person from the masculine's past, the divine masculine that came out in your first spread. Mm, or it could be you, air sign, that's showing up in the Queen of Wands energy. All right. So who? Okay, let's look into this Queen of Wands because I want to know, is this the air sign or is this the past person? Okay. Is the Queen of Wands from the past of the masculine that's been showing up in the reading, or is this one of the air signs that's showing as the Queen of Wands? Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Page of Wands, the Chariot. There's clarity coming with an decisive of persons in their head about. All right, so this is not you. This is showing me that this Queen of Wands is somebody involved in the previous relationship that this masculine has had. Okay, a previous situation. There was confusion there. There was avoidance. There was like things unresolved. Okay, could be an ex, or it could be like someone they were in a. All right, so this is not your air signs. Okay. Okay, let's see. The workplace issues. What is going on with this? This the same person has been coming out all throughout. This is the third spread. All the three spreads, the same person is coming out. This divine masculine. It's telling me all this shit with this divine masculine, which of course it is because this is a graffiti tea. This is the deck. You know how to read oracle decks? Get this deck, graffiti tea. Anybody that's watching that knows how to do oracle decks, get this deck. This is a new deck I got a couple of months ago. I don't use it too often, but when I do, this deck be Maybe spilling all the tea, but now it's spilling one particular tea of one person, whoever this divine masculine is. All right, let's see. Okay, so the last card is workplace issues, harassment, hostility, competition, gossip, fired. So what is this about? 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands, Page of Swords. It goes that conflict card. 5 of Wands is conflict, 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, that's work. Yeah, this is literal work energy right here. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. That's like, this is showing work, money focused cards. Okay, working consistently, building stability, becoming financial independent. The first 3 cards. Now with the 5 of Wands and the Page of Swords, this is competition. This is people watching each other, gossip, petty conflict, people talking, comparing, keeping tabs on someone. It doesn't necessarily say fired in this clarification, but um the Knight of Pentacles suggests continuing to work steadily. This person's trying to establish something with the 4 of Wands. They're concentrating on their own work to build financial security. And then the Ace of Cups. This is sitting between. This is sitting inside a this workplace spread. So this is potentially could be an emotional romantic development associated with someone's work environment. Perhaps someone getting involved with someone at work that could cause, this problems, this conflict, this jealousy, this gossip, this people watching the attention. Or it could also mean just a new opportunity that someone is emotionally enjoying. Okay. So they're having workplace issues because of this? Or is this, wait, hold on. I want to see, is this related to work or is this like, let me see if the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Is this related to their job? Is this person involved with someone from work, or were they involved with someone from work that caused conflict? Clarify Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups. 10 of Cups. 6 of Wands. 5 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Uh-huh. Okay. I see now what's going on. Hmm. All right. So the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. This is energy of like relationship, romantic pursuit. Okay. But then it changes to the Six of Wands and the Five of Cups. All right. So this like brings attention, recognition, like ego, wanting validation, while the Five of Cups show disappointment. Yo, what the fuck? Let me close this window. I don't know what's going on with all this noise. Fucking shit. Sorry, air signs. All right, Six of Wands and Five of Cups. Six of Wands and Five of Cups. So this Six of Wands, this is attention, recognition, ego, wanting validation. With the Five of Cups, this is energy of disappointment, regret afterwards. So something that initially felt good, something that was, felt like validating, didn't have a good ending. This didn't end happily, okay? And then the last card is the King of Pentacles. So, and being that this is a specific workplace issue, the King of Pentacles could absolutely represent somebody connected to the person's career work environment, all right? Their professional life. Could be their boss or co-worker, okay? I lean more to a past situation that contributes to this workplace drama rather than me saying like air signs you're gonna meet someone at work. This is pertaining to some drama that happened with this person and their job. This is wow. So what happened with this? Did they get caught up? Did they get So now I'm wondering, did this person get caught up at work? Did the job find out? Why did this end? Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Was this a boss or just a coworker? I want to see into that. This is so messy. Getting involved with people at work just ends in problems. That's just my belief in that. So let's see the King of Pentacles. Was the King of Pentacles a boss that this person was involved with, or was this a co-worker? Clarify King of Pentacles. The Moon. Three of Swords. Two of Wands. Two of Swords. Ace of Wands. The Lovers. All right. I'm trying to clarify something, and first card you're gonna show me is the Moon. Come on. Hmm. All right. This doesn't like necessarily say the boss. With the Moon card and the Three of Swords, something was hidden and unresolved that resulted in heartbreak. Okay, and you saw the Five of Cups here right in front of that before I clarify everything. With the Ace of Wands and the Lovers at the end, there definitely was an attraction, like sexual romantic choice wrapped up in all of this. The but the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords, someone appeared to have been dealing with two different directions, two different options while avoiding to take a clear decision, even though this was like a very sexual attractive relationship for this person. So hold on a second. So someone had a choice between people or paths that wasn't like being handled properly. It wasn't being handled openly. Like there wasn't like a choice, because this person is coming out in the Two of Swords. This person is showing in the car blindfolded. This person is not it wasn't seeing clearly. All right, hold on. Oh man. Whoever's relating to this whole reading since I started, this is so wow. This is like a whole story about this divine masculine, whoever this is. By the way, leave a comment if this story resonates with you guys, because I would love to know who this resonates with, because this is a very interesting reading overall since I started. And I've been on live stream for like 1 hour and 13 minutes already. Out again. And the Three of Swords came out before for you guys, okay? So remember existing heartbreak triangle baggage that is coming out now. So this is what this person was in the Three of Swords about. So it wasn't okay. So it wasn't the Three of Swords wasn't pertaining to you, air signs. It was pertaining to their own baggage of this situation that happened at the workplace that didn't work out for them because it wasn't a choice made. So why was there not a choice made? Was it because of this person or the other person? Like who's the one that didn't make the choice? Because that would tell me what kind of behavior this divine masculine has. So who's the one that was in the Two of Swords? The divine masculine was in Two of Swords about the connection, or was it the person that was involved with them? Um. All right. So let's see. Because if it was this person, that tells me something right there. That tells me something right there about this person's behavior. Who was in the Two of Swords energy? Was it the divine masculine or the person that he was involved with? So I'm gonna do two separate piles. All right, so I'm gonna do three cards for the divine masculine. The High Priestess, King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Okay, now the other person, same thing, three cards. The Star card. Hmm. Eight of Wands. The Tower. Ah, okay. Yeah, it was the King of Wands. I mean, it was the Divine Masculine. It was the Divine Masculine. That's what it was. The Divine Masculine is coming out as the King of Wands. Oh, okay, 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 okay. The Divine Masculine is the King of Wands in this reading. That's who he is. King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He was juggling. The King of Wands was juggling here with the Two of Pentacles, trying to manage situation, going back and forth. You know, there was a secrecy, there was a silence here, something not being openly disclosed here with the High Priestess. The King of Wands, yeah. Now the other person, they were coming out in the Star, Eight of Wands, the Tower. So this was like the other person was hopeful. They were hopeful. They were they had an expectation that things would like work out. You know, there would be like rapid development, and then suddenly, boom, the tower hit, and the tower disrupted everything. So the masculine was the one going back and forth, what the other person was experiencing the fallout from the tower for whatever was happening. So did the divine masculine just let this other person? Wow. So the other person felt. Oh, okay, okay, that's their lesson right there. The other person faced judgment for what this divine masculine did, because this divine masculine was juggling, so they didn't make a choice, so they really didn't take accountability for this action at all. So perhaps that's the accountability they faced afterwards, because they didn't take it during this time to make a decision, and the other person just took the fall. The other person just took the fall because they ended up in the tower. The other person was left with like the consequences of everything. Hmm. The other person was the one that experienced the fallout. So they had an indecisive situation going on in this past connection. They weren't handling things directly, and they were juggling, and that eventually led for them to have a tower moment that affected the person that they were involved with. I saw the Sun card and the Strength card before. That pertain to Leo. So let me what is your advice? I'm gonna close up the live stream. What is the advice that you need to know about this King of Pentacles? All right, let's see. Let me put these away. This is the advice that you air signs need to know regarding this King of Wands. Not King of Pentacles, I'm sorry. I meant to say King of Wands. All right, so what is the advice? What is the guidance that Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius needs to take regarding this King of Wands after everything that has been revealed? What is your advice for them? Like I said, guys, this is all general messages. Only take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. This is a lot of all three spreads. This is over an hour live stream that has come out regarding this divine masculine. Please leave comments. This resonates with you. I would love to know if this pertains to someone's story. If not, leave for the next person. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow, comment. All right. So, final advice. Two of Swords. Three of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Seven of Swords. Okay. All right, air signs. All right. Don't willingly stay blind to anything that feels complicated, like anything that feels like a third party dynamic going on. All right. Because I do see the Three of Cups here. Doesn't automatically mean a third party, but it could be because of all that juggling that was revealed with the Lovers, the Moon, the Three of Swords, etc. Okay. So there is a possibility here. All right. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles, there may be an opportunity that's genuine for something new and more stable that matches all the new energy that you had through this reading with like the transformation things that this person was showing of this person that they were gonna change into. Protect your position, air signs. Maintain your boundaries. Ask questions. Don't lower your boundaries because someone tells you they change. Okay. Watch this person, what they do. Watch, observe. Watch, observe here with the Page of Swords. Use your discernment. Once again, I said that before, and it's like saying it all over again. Use your discernment, use your discernment, use your discernment. Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, the last two cards. Pay attention. Watch for inconsistencies, what someone says versus what they do. Also, avoid becoming paranoid, okay? But do not like ignore information that's right in front of you either, right? Um, if this was my reading, I would kind of be paranoid, but the cards are saying not for you to be paranoid. So I'm going to give you exactly what the tarot is coming out for you guys, okay? So air signs, you don't have to reject someone because they have a past. But remember, the transformation is not their transformation. Ace of Pentacles. Let them keep your boundaries. Stay observant. Do not ignore any like deceptive behavior from this person just because you see someone's potential. Here with the Seven of Swords, like do not ignore any red flags. Do not ignore anything that may seem deceptive. Do not ignore any of that, okay? Your job, air signs, and you're coming out here as the Queen of Swords, okay? Your job, air signs, is come to me correctly, come to me consistently, come to me transparently, or don't come at all and stay the fuck away from me. That is all, air signs. I'm going to repeat once again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comments. Only take what resonates with you, air sign. Leave what doesn't. If you like a personal, the link is in my bio here. All you got to do is press the link. It will show you the kind of readings that I do. The prices are charged. If you'd like to donate to my channel, the link is also there. Is there anything else I want to say? No, that's all. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, air signs. Take care. Bye. Yo, that tea was